last run that we learned in the previous lesson?
The last run that we learned was cleaning of fragile utensils.
Yes, correct. We have learned on cleaning of fragile utensils. Okay, now does everyone know how to clean them properly?
Yes, teacher Abdul Hakim.
Okay, Hanan, name the materials we use to clean fragile utensils.
One of the materials used to clean fragile utensils are sponge, water, and soap.
Yes, correct. Okay, Sihab, which is the first step of cleaning of fragile utensils?
Remove all the leftovers and throw it in the dustbin.
Yes, we remove all the leftovers and we throw them in the dustbin. Okay, Hanan, which is the second step?
Wash it with soap and water.
Yes, you wash it properly with soap and water. Say, which is the third step?
Rinse it with clean water.
Yes, you rinse with clean water. Barak, which is the first step?
Dry it in a dish rag.
Salman, the fifth one?
To store in a clean, dry shelf.
Yes, you store it in a clean and dry shelf. Now we are going to do them as an assignment at home, and your parents or guardians should record you while you are doing it. Okay?
Okay, teacher Abdul Hakim.
Okay, now has everyone understood the homework?
Yes, teacher Abdul Hakim.
I repeat again, the homework is that you clean fragile utensils and your parents or guardians should record you while you are doing it. Okay, Hanan, which is the homework I've just given out?
The homework is to clean fragile utensils and our parents or guardians should record us.
Okay, and if you don't do the homework, you will face the consequences. Okay?
Okay, teacher Abdul Hakim.
Now pack your bags, it's time to go home. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Ukienda hivyo straight kwa hiyo.
Okay. So kuna wasi wengi nje.
Watoi wengi wameketi chini kwa hall.
Yes, Hannah. فيها فاكهة والنخل والرمان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كذبت خيرات حسان.
Oh, need 56.
It was very fun. We learned a lot of things like science, agriculture, and home science, and many others. They all sound interesting. Which subject did they enjoy the most, my daughter? Oh, it was home science, where we learned cleaning of fragile utensils. Oh, that sounds interesting too. Okay, Mom, how was home today? Home was fine. I heard our cousins are coming. Yes, they'll be coming over in an hour. So go take a shower, come take your tea, and I will help in your homework. Oh, what homework were you given? Oh, the homework was cleaning of fragile utensils. Cleaning? Yes. Can you repeat that? Yes, cleaning. In this house? Yes. In this kitchen? Yes. And I'm supposed to record you? Yes. Using my Wi-Fi, my internet. How can I be able to that happening? What's up, your man in it? And they just say you should record us. Sita could record. Today right now, Sita could record Hanan. Mom, you said they get you, but you like it. Listen. What's up, your man ako? Kala kitabu siya dedicated, Mom, lakini napenda. Inapenda, yun niya. What's up, your Hanan? Hanan. Wewe, nataka uwe mkubwa uwe nurse engineer. What's up, your man ni? What's up, your man ni Hanan? Mom, you do homework. Nini homework? Mom, I have no problem with it. I like it.
Super good.
Hanan?
Hold on, what's going here? Why are you screaming?
Imagine that just giving a beautiful Lahana to children and corner stuff value.
I cannot accept that in my house. You clean utensils in my house. I have plans for you to grow up and be a doctor or a nurse. You want to be a shakalo here. Naga Sadi. Very
wish
Ali,
nilikuwa na shida.
tawan bisa jirta. Ada naga daftit wali shwani kijijiwini kutu.
Hujibikari. Angalia. Mimi nataka uwe mkubwa uwe ndina. Kuosha vyombo. Kuosha vyombo ni nini?
See, who I don't want this in my house.
Hannah, look at your brother. He's trying to get engineer. Look at yourself. Look at yourself.
Madeni waya.
Confess up to all the brother. Confess up to all the brother, Hannah.
My sister, which homework were you given?
I was given a homework to clean fragile utensils.
Ask increased. Only got 5 question mark, 5 question signs. That's a total of 10 questions. It will only take me 5 minutes and I'm going to go and play.
And there is not a laughing matter. Leave me alone.
It's a laughing matter because it's too funny. I think I got someone to wash my clothes later.
Hannah, go take a shower. Come take a tea. Those teachers, they will see us tomorrow. What a tuona. What a tuona. Go, Hannah.
Birito sidasa. Suwadi wa bahena school ka ali.
What a jua. They will see us.
You're almost here. Let's go. So let's go.
Yes, Mr. John. We are very sorry for the delay. The end-term exam will be ready in less than 3 days. Yes.
We are almost there. They will see us. They will see us today. Knock, knock, knock.
Wait, someone is knocking on my door. Wait, I'll call you back. Come in.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm here to complain about you giving my daughter homework to wash utensils.
Mwalimu, unapataje mtoto? Tena kwa kuosha vyombo. Kuosha vyombo mwalimu. Nani nini? Nani nini sasa? Kuosha vyombo ni nini?
What kind of rubbish homework is that?
Babangu kuanza. Anatoka na kuandika. Sasa kuna nini? Nani nini mwalimu? Kwa mkuruze.
The other day she came home very happily, saying that she wants to wash all of the shoes in the house. She even told the maids, take a rest.
We pay school fees.
I pay school fees for my daughter to grow up and be an engineer or a doctor. You are trying to practice her to be a maid. What kind of homework is that? Didn't I pay my fees? Didn't I pay my fee balance? Go too far.
Wait, calm down. Have a seat. Please, please, please.
It's
Calm
better be worth
down.
my time.
Can I get you any refreshments?
No, we are.
Okay.
Okay. Can all of you please tell me what is the problem without shouting?
Mwalimu, unapataje mtoto tena zor kuosha vyombo? Nini hiyo? Kuosha vyombo? Kuosha vyombo. Sasa wewe vile nataka awe mkubwa, awe engineer, pilot, unapata kuosha vyombo, si ndio?
Let me explain to you. You see, the reason for that is because we are having what we are calling a paradigm shift.
It's a paradigm shift.
There has been a change in the way learners were being taught and given assignments in the 844 system of education. In the CBC system, we focus on developing the learner's competencies. So the learner does not only gain knowledge, but also practical skills and attitudes. Moreover, the system needs full cooperation from the parents through what is known as parental involvement.
Mwalimu, me, I wake up in the morning. I go to work late. I come back at night where I don't have time to look after my daughter. How can I get time to do her homework when I'm all busy all day?
Mwalimu, look, even me, even though I do not go to work like him, I have a lot of work at home.
understand that you may have a lot of work to do, but you can find a specific time to help your daughter do the assignments and practicals she has been given from school to do at home. So learning is not just left to the teachers and parents. The parents too play a big and important role. So my point is that the work of the parent does not end with taking the child to school and paying the school fees. There is so much.
Pole mwalimu, saizi tunaelewa tunapaswa kusaidia mtoto wetu ndio apate education nzuri.
We understand that you have a big role to play. Us as parents, we have a big role to play. Thank you.
Ndio sababu tunawaomba wazazi wetu wote washirikiane nasi ili pamoja na walimu tuwape wanafunzi masomo bora. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ndugu zangu wa dhama,
Leo naulizia
huku akiba na akila,
wote mpate sikia,
wazima hata vilema,
unanuia
kipi cha kumpa mama iwe ni yake fidia. Miezi 9 tamima,
tumbo lake nakalia,
kwa uwezo wa karima,
mama akajizalia,
ni mdogo sijasema,
shida zangu wajulia,
kipi cha kumpa mama iwe ni yake fidia. Mate kwake nimetema,
mama huku nichukia,
tumbo langu likiuma,
kinyesi namtupia,
chakula hakuninyima,
na dawa ya malaria,
kipi cha kumpa mama iwe ni yake fidia. Niatoe huruma,
tena wakuvumilia,
hasa uwe ni yatima,
baba amejifilia,
akufanyia huruma,
mradi kutimizia,
kipi cha kumpa mama
iwe ni yake fidia.
Japo nimpe heshima,
Niona kama mvua,
wema wake nikipima,
bali bado uzidia,
kanipa nyingi huduma,
nini nitamlipia, kipi cha kumpa mama iwe ni yake fidia.
nikimpa darahima,
Naona sijatimia,
unga viazi na nyama,
sioni kama fidia,
samaki wote kupima,
ya kumpa sijajua, kipi cha kumpa mama
iwe ni yake fidia. Kwa heshima yake mama,
kwa heri na wapungia,
naondoka hima,
swali langu na waachia,
naenda hima,
jibu lenu na ngojea, kipi cha kumpa mama iwe ni yake fidia. Tumemaliza na tunaondoka. Asanteni.
about the day I face in time. 'Cause our
ukisikia mse anataka kukastiwa hivyo, utakuwa na kuvutia. Alex.
Nitakutumia zile stuff niko nazo.
Kuna sound. Unamwambia niko na company, unamwambia niko na
Lakini mimi napenda sound extreme.
yeye ndo anapenda sana.
Sound engineering.
So unachezanga na
Yeah?
Msa utamsaidia Rex zako. Rex zenye unafanya kama sound.
Oh, rating prices.
unapenda live event.
Just streaming nataka.
Unatumianga nini remix?
Remix sana ndio.
Unatumia remix sana.
Kana kwenda.
Hiyo ni poa. Sana kama live. Sikia nataka live. Niko na jamaa wangu hapo. My own company hapo wa live tutakuja na yeye.
Hata ile kwa ni vile sasa ile umeshikana vijana.
Anakuanga
wazee wamekatalia kwa ile stream sana.
Sikuwa napata msemo za live. Streaming na
by the way ni easy. Unajua Kenya ni easy. Nafaa kuwa nayo.
Ile kitu tunafaa kuwa nayo tunaitanga sound. Ile unajua laptop zinakuanga out. Na pia kamera ni out. So kuna ile converter yake.
Inaitwa nini? Actually hata niko nayo but niko na ile cheapest ile ya 3K. Ile inaitwa video capture.
So hizo zingine unajifunzia tu kwa sasa. Unaingia kwa sasa unajifunza. Jinsi unajua kutumia Zoom. Ile tu kitu ni simboni YouTube kidogo, Facebook. Sijatumia sana, unajua kuna zile project unafanya sana. Na hivi lazima kuwe na streamer ya msanii kwa ilifanywa huku wangepost screen zingine kama lunch katika huko nyuma ya wazazi kila mstari. Usifanye hivyo tena. Ndio anaangalia nini?
we've lined up for you. Apex Junior School graduation ceremony, traffic update, CBC conference, and live interview. Feel free to interact with us on our social media platforms at Apex TV or send an SMS to our line 2222 and we shall be sampling some of your views at the tail end of the program. I'm your host Muawiyah Hassan and my co-host is Hibbi Ahmed. Let's get started. Today marks the long-awaited day for Apex family as they get to witness the transition of graduates to primary school. A beehive of activities was witnessed this morning as the final touches were made to guarantee a successful event. Joining us live from the venue is our reporter, Ms. Kiosco. Hello, can you hear me? Kindly bring our viewers up to speed with what's happening right now.
Yes, I get you loud and clear. Well, as you can see behind me, I'll ask my cameraman to give you a clear view. A lot is going on here right now. The entire Apex family has been looking forward to this day and it has finally dawned. Everyone here is filled with boundless excitement. Just to take you through the activities lined up for today, right now we still have parents and guests tuning in. The guest of honor has just arrived and inspected the guard of honor. As we speak, entertainments are ongoing and I must point out that the learners
Silence, please. Silence.
have been well prepared for this auspicious occasion. The teachers have definitely worked around the clock to polish the talents we are witnessing here. I am informed that after this we shall have the main event, the graduation ceremony. Speeches will also be in the venue. I am now joined by one of the parents and I'll just get a quick reaction about today's event. Kindly tell us your name and what you feel about today's event.
Hello, thank you for inviting me to Apex TV. My name is Anissa Mohammed and I'm honored to be part of this live broadcast. A lot of things are happening right here in this venue. Apex 8 graduation ceremony, which I see the people are presenting a lot of things which are spectacular. Thank you for inviting me to Apex TV.
You've heard from the horse's mouth, dear viewers. That's all for now, but stay tuned for more live updates. Ms. Lasma reporting for Apex TV. Back to you, studio.
Thank you very much for that update. Now we take you live to Mombasa Road where our reporter Tasneem is on standby to give us an update on the state of the road. Over to you, Tasneem.
Loud and clear. Mombasa Road is quite busy, I tell you. All roads are needed to South Sea and I advise motorists to take alternative routes as the traffic around Bellevue is quite thick. Those needed to turn, however, have nothing to worry about as the road is clear. Back to studio.
Thank you, Tasneem. Dear viewers, reports reaching our news desk are that the competency-based curriculum conference being held at the Bomas of Kenya is just about to kick off and our reporter has been able to get hold of the cabinet secretary for a quick interview. Let's hear what he has to say. Over to you, Raya.
Thank you very much, our able anchors in studio. As you've already informed our viewers who are bringing you this broadcast live from the Bomas of Kenya, not for the earthquake but to follow the proceedings of the CBC conference organized by the Ministry of Education just about to begin. Joining me here is none other than the Education Cabinet Secretary, Professor Magoha, the man with the longest CV ever, the bulldozer himself. Karibu, Professor.
Ahsant.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning to shed some light on the new competency-based curriculum. Dear viewers, keep interacting with us on our social media platforms and feel free to send in your questions and views. You can also call in live. Back to you, Prof. What is this animal called CBC that most parents can't comprehend?
Thank you very much for having me. First and foremost, allow me to send a message of congratulations to all the pupils graduating from Apex Junior School in South Sea. This is a school close to my heart. Now back to your question. According to the new curriculum, learners will be competent enough to face the job market but will later proceed to good question. Thank you very much for having me. First and foremost, allow me to send a message of congratulations to all the pupils graduating from Apex Junior School in South Sea. This is a school close to my heart. Now back to your question. I'll put it in the simplest way possible. Competency-based curriculum is a system that seeks to empower learners by emphasizing on what they already have and making them productive members of the society. It is all about what they can do, not what they know.
Well, but don't you think it has been pushed down the throat of everyone? Were we really ready for it?
Change is inevitable. There was enough consultation and for now the train has left the station. I do not want to engage in any side show. Next question, please.
You evaded that one, but anyway, most parents have complained that the curriculum is overwhelming, especially financially, since a lot is
control and microwave generation that can barely fix things. We want to change that narrative. By learning and doing and being responsible is the best way to grow, and parents must fully come on board. I'm perplexed to even hear that a parent would be complaining. Are these not their children? Why are they making money if not invest in them? I mean, why would you have a child and you don't want to give it the best?
Well, Prof, is the government really ready for the transition of the juniors?
Don't be worried about that. The government has already built so many classrooms that you can't even count for yourself. Let the parents bring the children to school and leave the rest to us. And I want to warn politicians to stop mixing politics with educational matters. Anyone trying to stop CBC is in a very bad dream that they should wake up from.
Talk to us. What is your name and where are you calling us from? What's your question?
My question is swali tu. Mimi anauliza Shiran sasa anakaa miaka ngapi school na wao tafanya hii KCPE?
Asante kwa swali. Well, Prof, you've heard the caller. What's your response?
Good question. According to the new curriculum, learners will be competent enough. A good question. Learners will. Good question. The learners will start from primary junior school for 6 years, then proceed to junior secondary for another 3 years, and later senior secondary for another 3 years. Upon graduation, learners will be competent enough to face the job market, but may later proceed to university for another 3 years.
Well, I guess we shall have to let you go in for the conference. Once again, thank you for your time and for agreeing to talk to Apex TV. Back to you in studio.
That was insightful. Thank you, dear viewers, for staying tuned to Apex TV. We now come to a favorite segment, the big debate. And guess what? We have two of the presidential candidates in this year's general election. His Excellency, the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and the former Prime Minister, Engineer Raila Amolo Odinga. Welcome to the studio, gentlemen. Of course, you don't need any introduction. We shall go straight to the point. Kenyans already know your aspirations. Probably what you should tell them is what plans you have for them. Let's begin with you, Dr. Ruto.
Thank you very much for having me. I have made it very clear that I want the best for this country. I want to change the narrative of few millionaires and women's paupers. I intend to ensure that Kenyans have money in their pockets and are earning a decent living.
But Daktari, how do you intend to do that with your wheelbarrow narrative?
You see, that is where you go wrong. Have you seen the party symbols parties about here? Why isn't there anyone questioning that? I mean, this is just a symbol and should be treated as such. Our agenda is very clear. Kenya kwanza na pesa mfukoni.
Well, fair enough. Let's hear from the former Prime Minister.
You know, sometimes I wonder what amount of time people need. Someone has been in government for the last 10 years and is talking as if the money he wants in people's pockets has never been there. Anyway, my government will ensure universal health care through Baba Care, education for all, infrastructure, reviving of collapsed industries and boosting agriculture. I have traversed this country and interacted with the citizens, and I know what Kenyans want. I will deliver what some people have not been able to deliver in the last 10 years.
You know, my Abia, the insincerity in this country baffles me. How will somebody turn blind to the development of the current government has done to this country? Mwenye macho tutamlazimisha kutazama kweli.
I beg that the moderators take charge. I was interrupted before I concluded. Anyway, now that this issue of development has been brought up, how would one claim the development record made by a government with which they serve in, but oppose day in, day out? When his senior is working, he is busy politicking.
My friend, you are a Prime Minister. What do you do for this country in the Mkatanusu government you serve in? You think Kenyans are still interested in Mtandawili?
But chest dumping will take you nowhere. Remember, we have not forgotten the maize scandal. Our dams are still fresh in our minds. What else do you have to show beside the numerous corruption cases?
Okay, gentlemen, let me bring this to brief halt as we conclude the studio. Let's have a closing remarks, please. Starting with you, Dr. Ruto.
I have a track record. I intend to do more. Kenyans will just give me the opportunity. Come August and I will not disappoint them. I am confident on clinching this one. I just hope my opponents are ready to concede defeat. Kenya kwanza, pesa mfukoni, kazi ni kazi.
Engineer Raila, please.
In Azimio la Umoja, our agenda speaks for itself. Like I've always said, I know the thieves and where they hide the money in this country. I will go for it and make sure Kenyans live better. Kenyans have been lied to for far too long, with fake promises every time. We shall not allow that to happen this time. With Baba, I can assure Kenyans they are in safe hands.
Dear viewers, now you have it loud and clear. And as we promised before we call it a wrap, let me invite our social media team to sample some of your views. Over to you, Aisha.
Thank you very much, Miski. From Twitter, Ahmed Ababahabi says, I am enjoying the show from Soxy, Apex TV, Mambo Yote. Farhiya Atmam Taslim says, I now understand the new curriculum better. Thanks for talking to the CS. Lastly, from our SMS line, we have a message from Mohammed from Romana. He writes, Kenya is bigger than any individual. As we head towards elections, let us not forget elections will come and go, but we shall remain a country. Let's practice political tolerance and vote wisely. Quite wise words from that viewer. What a way to conclude the bulletin. Over to you in the main studio.
We are glad you've been with us to the tail end of this broadcast. Thank you and stay tuned for more updates. For everyone who has made this possible, including our Managing Director, Mr. Mohammed, and our Technical Director and Producer, Mr. Juma, we are grateful.
I have been your host, Muawi Hassan.
And I'm Happy Ahmed. Remember, no human is limited. If Kipchoge did it at 159, you too can. Successful people look exactly like you. Have a limitless day. Want you?
وقفت أمام وجوهكم النيرات لأرحب بعد زملائي الماهرين ليقدموا لكم كلمة حول أهمية بر الوالدين. فليتفضل المشكورين.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن سار على نهجهم وسلك سبيله إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، محاضرة عن بر الوالدين. بروا آباءكم تبركم أبناءكم. أمي أول كلمة نطقناها وأحلى كلمة رددناها، لكن اسمحوا لي قبل أن أنطلق أنا وإياكم أن أقدم كلمات الشكر والعرفان إلى أمي التي أدين لها بالفضل بعد الله تبارك وتعالى. فمهما قلت فمهما عملت فلن أوفيك أجرك يا أمي. لن أنسى صدرك حنون، ولن أنسى سهر الليالي وتعب أيام. لن أنسى حين كنا نجتمع على مائدة الطعام وتطعميننا بيدك يا أمي. أماه، لو كان عمرك بيدي لمددته، ولكنه بيد ربي، فهل يكفيك حبي؟ الأم هي الحب الثابت الذي لا يتغير. كل من حولك يتغير إلا أمك. كل من حولك يهجرونك إلا أمك. كل من حولك في المهنة يتركوك إلا أمك. أمك التي خلقت مرة ولا تعاد، كم تعبت لأجل أن تنام وترتاح. أفلا تذكر يوم كنت تنام بلا مطاع وتستيقظ على غطاء؟ أفلا
استمعوني جيدا. هنا كان أبا إبراهيم عليه الصلاة والسلام كان صانعا للأصنام، باعيا للأصنام وداعيا إلى عبادتها. ففي هذا الحال كان يفعل الحرام ويصنع الحرام ويدعو الناس إلى عبادة هو الحرام ويأكل مال الحرام، ومع ذلك كان إبراهيم يتعامل معه بأحسن التعامل. وذكر الله تعالى ذلك في كتابه: إنه كان صديقا نبيا إذ قال يا أبت، لم يقل يا كافر أو يا باعي الأصنام أو يا داعي الأصنام أو يا عابد الأصنام، بل قال يا أبت لم تعبد ما لا ينفع ولا يضر ولا يسمع ولا يبصر ولا ينفعك منه شيء. يا أبت إني قد جاءني من العلم ما لم يأتك فاتبعني أهدك صراطا سويا. ولا يزال يتحبب إلى أبيه حتى قال سلام عليك سأستغفر لك ربي إنه كان بي حفيا. يا أخي، هل عندك شيء ما قاله المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم عن بر الوالدين؟
نعم، عندي شيء على ذلك. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين، وبعد. فأما عن نبينا عليه الصلاة والسلام فقد أقبل إليه رجل فسأله: يا رسول الله، من أحق الناس بحسن صحابتي؟ يعني يا رسول الله، الناس الذين أعاملهم في حياتي فيهم إخوة وفيهم أخوات وفيهم أزواج وأعمام وفيهم جيران وفيهم أصدقاء وفيهم زملاء في العمل شركاء في التجارة وساء علي في العمل وجماعة في المسجد. يا رسول الله، فهؤلاء كلهم أيهم أحق بابتسامتي قبل غيره؟ أيهم أحق بهديتي قبل غيره؟ أيهم أحق أن أساعده قبل غيره وأن أعالجه وأن أتحمل آذاه إذا آذاني قبل غيره؟ من أحق الناس بحسن صحابتي يا رسول الله؟ فإذا بنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يمر بذكره كل هذه أنواع ويشير عليه الصلاة والسلام إلى الأم ويقول أمك ويقول أمك ويقول أمك. يعني إذا كنت ما عندك ابتساما إلا واحدة فاجعلها، إذا كنت ما عندك إلا هدية واحدة فقدمها لأمك، إذا كنت ما عندك إلا هدية واحدة فقدمها لأمك، إذا كنت ما عندك إلا دينارا واحدة فصرفها لأمك، إذا كنت ما عندك إلا دينارا واحدة للاتصال بها فاصرفها لأمك. قال أمك. قال ثم من؟ قال أمك. قال ثم من؟ قال أمك. ثم أدناها فأدناها. فهم أحق الناس أن تلينهم العبارة، هم أحق الناس أن تتحمل عنهم الأذى، فهم أحق الناس أن تصرف وقتك وجهدك لأجلهم تقربا إلى الله تعالى. إذا في هذه القصة أيها الحاضرون فوائد كثيرة لمن مر بوالديه. أما ترى هؤلاء الذين وفقوا في حياتهم ما وفقوا إلا برضا الأم. وانظروا الذين فتحهم الله أبواب البركات في السماء والأرض ما فتح لهم إلا برضاها أو ماتت وهي راضية عنها. وانظروا الذين خربوا أمورهم وتجارتهم لأنه أصابتهم دعوة الأم، لأنه عقاها ورفع صوته عليها. وبعض الرجال لا يزورون أمهاتهم إلا في شهر مرة أو ربما في الأعياد، فوالله أنت تنساها ولكن هي لا تنسى. وبعض الرجال يأتون بالهدايا إلى أولادهم وأزواجهم وأمه مسكينة لا يقدم لها شيء. وواحد منا يكبر ويصبح فقيها ويحمل الشهادة العليا وربما يأخذ الشهادة الدكتورية في الأخلاق وحسن معاملته، وتجده في المجالس يتكلم بلسان طليق، مع ذلك هو عاق لأبيه وأمه. فوالله لو حفظ الإنسان القرآن لا ينفعه حفظه أبدا لأنه عاق لأمه. آباء وأمهات وضيوفنا الكرام، إن العقوبة التي يقدم للعبد في الدنيا قبل الآخرة هي من حقوق الوالدين. ووالله لا يعرف قيمة الأم إلا من فقدها. نفقد نورا في
Bila kujali, nilikimbia kuona ni kipi kinawaliza watoto wangu. Mara niliona mwanamke na jicho moja amesimama mlangoni. Nilipoangalia vizuri, nimeona mamangu amesimama mlangoni. Bila kujali, niliuliza mamangu kwa sauti ya juu, "Iweje? Nimekukimbia huko ukanifuata ili utisha watoto wangu na sura mbaya. Toka haraka na usirudi tena hapa. Toka haraka na usirudi tena hapa." Mama yule basi alisema, "Samahani, nimekosea nyumba." Siku ya pili nilipokea barua kutoka ile shule nilikuwa nasoma utotoni. Na nilikuwa nimealikwa mkutano kwa ile shule nilikuwa nikisoma. Mamangu alifurahi sana. Alikuwa anataka kuona mtoto wake akienda kuzungumza, akipatiana habari zake. La ubaya, mamangu amefariki dunia. Na mimi nilipomaliza kuzungumza na kupatiana habari zangu, nilienda nyumbani kwangu kwa zamani. Niliona mlango imefungwa. Nikagonga kwa jirani. Nikauliza, "Mtu hapa yuko wapi?" Alisema yuko. Basi nilimuuliza, "Mamangu yuko wapi?" Alisema, "Mamako amefariki dunia. Na kaburi yake ndio ile pale. Na barua yako ndio hii." Ile barua ilianza hivi: "Mwanangu nikupendaye, kwanza samahani kwa kuja kwako. Na samahani kwa kisha watoto wako. Na pia kwa kusababishia wewe ukosefu na furaha na matatizo makubwa mbele ya marafiki zako. Nilipokuzaa ulikuwa huna jicho moja. Na marafiki zako walikuwa nakufukuza na kuwachekelea. Daktari alisema anasikiona vizuri kama mtu ampatie jicho lake moja. Mimi mamako nikaamua kupatia wewe jicho langu moja ili upate amani na salama. Ni mimi mamako kipenzi." Dada zangu na kaka zangu, pitii hichi kisa vizuri sana. Kijana alikuwa anadharau mamake, lakini mamake akaamua kupatia jicho lake moja. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nadhani tumejifunza mengi kwa hichi kisa, na mrudishie mwandishi wa ratiba ili atufungie khutba.
Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Allahumma ighsil qalbi wa qulubikum bima'i yaqin, wa'afini wa'afakum min kulli ta'bi wa anin, warzuqni wa razaqakum ridahu ila yawmiddin, wa adkhilni wa iyyakum al-jannata ma'a nabiyyin was-siddiqin, waj'al Allahu ayyami wa ayyamakum 'amiratan bi ta'atihi wa dhikrihi wa shukrihi ila yawmiddin. Allahumma inna nas'aluka rahmatan min 'indik تصلح بها وتذهب بنا همومنا وأحزاننا، وتشفي بها مرضانا، وترحم بها موتانا. اللهم قلت وقولك الحق وبالوالدين إحسانا. اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك ثم رضا الوالدان. اللهم الوالدين وارحمهما كما ربنا صغار. اللهم تجاوز عن سيئاتهم الأحياء منهم والأموات. اللهم اجعلنا من أحب الناس إلى والدينا وأقربهم إليهم. اللهم اجعل أمي ممن تقول لها النار اعبري فإن نورك أطفأ النار، وتقول لها الجنة أقبلي فقد اشتغت إليك. اللهم تقبل توبتنا وأجب دعوتنا. اللهم ارزقها عيشا قارا ورزقا بارا وعملا دارا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
In fact, they are receiving the examination in the containers. The KCB is next week, the KCSE. So they sent an apology. So I think we are not having our guest of honor. They were ready, but they couldn't make it. So we have that small hitch, inshallah. Parents, I think you witness the stride Apex has made. Alhamdulillah, we only thank God that is with mercy and how God is that we have made it to this. We have started from a small house, a bigger house, another school now. So we have 2 branches, and that was possible with your help and the trust you have shown us. So we want to say our parents, thank you very much. And as to our side, as the management and the teachers, we assure you, we have not yet scratched the surface. We need to give you more quality, more child care in everything of education, inshallah, we promise you. And next year, this is the year is ending. The next year, inshallah, we promise you that Apex will be something called 2.0. 2.0 means taking the organization to another level. So the systems are there. It's a management system whereby you take everything in the next level. So we promise you, inshallah, that one. And that is our future promise and the plan we have for Apex. And also, I'm sure some parents are wondering, there's something called junior secondary schools. If our children graduate, where will they go? Inshallah, we are on top of things. Don't worry. We'll arrange, once they finish standard 6, we will take you. And pray for us also. We are looking for Apex Girls Secondary School and Apex Secondary Schools. So, inshallah, we need your prayers. So, the opening of May, inshallah, with your prayers, we shall announce. They are on the pipeline now. So that's also something we expected. But with your prayers, it will be possible, inshallah. I think that is there's one thing also I want to remind our parents. Education is not only for the teachers and the management. We request our parents, when children they come, you go with your children. The progress of their children is very important. There are some parents, they just send the children to school. They don't follow. Whatever he got, in Monday we have a report form collection, parent open day. Some parents do not come. Then how will you know the progress of your child? Mothers are trying. My talk goes to the fathers. Every time we have open day, it's mothers who come. We don't see fathers. So fathers, please, we need to change. And especially the girl child. When I was in this school, I have seen something. There's something called girl child. The girl child is influenced more by the father than the mother. So when the girl sees her father is there for her, the girl becomes courageous, more outgoing, more bright. So we want to challenge the fathers, please. Like Monday we have our open, please come. And if the child becomes number 20, tell him, please, you have done well, take these 50 shillings, buy something. If you become number 1 or number 3, I will give you 500. I'm sharing you, the child will do that. But if you have never tell him what you know, where you want him to belong, you have never given him, the child will be just there. So I think we request our parents. We see sometimes when we come for open, when we look for progress, there are some parents who don't even get their phone to come to the school. I think with that few remarks, now that we don't have the guest of honor, we will invite our 2 parents who are equally prominent people, our former MP Abdullah, and now the chair of NCCI is with us here. We also have the Sultan Somali. Please, I want you to give the Sultan one word. Inshallah, I will be brief. I will say these few remarks. Sultan, what's the door? Go ahead. We have our other lines.
الحمد لله الذي بنعمته تتم الصالحات ونصلي ونسلم على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. أما بعد، أولا نحمد الله ونشكره على ما من علينا من نعمة الإسلام اللي إلى خلقي أيام هذا علينا نعوين كثيرا بدن ربي نقول من يستي أيها الرئيس إنه إلهي إسلام إلى قدري أنت كذب وحنوم هذا علينا سكول ك أبكس هي علماء أساستي ويلك ويا هاي شاب محمد حسن وحاسدو كلو بهلين هاد علينا سكول كا انتي قعن كجيستي ووالد له ومامل دولة له يقرا وانو هاد علينا نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وحاكسوا سيدا قرآن جامع الترمذي من لم يشكر الناس لا يشكر الله. بني آدم كنكي وحونا سنقبتا قفكي أنكم مهدين الله جل وعلا من مهدين وحانم علينا وندعي إلينا شيخ محمد حسن يا معلمين تلاشى قيسة يا والد كحرنا يا هبيل يا معلم قرب استاغن يا سيستم كدولدين وهو سي MCA حافظ لغا سو دورتو امبيغا لانغاتا يا دولة جود كينيا او suurtagelisay ummadda Kenyaanka iyo ummadda muslimka ee Soomaaliyeed inay wax badan oo masaalix ah ay xaqiijiyaan oo ugu horeyso waxa maanta iskuulka Bakis soo bandhigay oo runtii indhuhu ku dogsanayaan qalbiyaduna ku qabowsan hayaan ayaan mahadcelinaynaa ilaahay nicmadaas iyo najaaxaas أو قاعدين سكول كأبكس إلهي هو دائمو كنتي وانا غفر حسين وحان كهر الله ما قرنينو هديت هاي علم شرعية هديت هاي علم مادية هديت هاي عيار إيا محاقود هاي أناشيد إيا نغمدي كالقد إسرائيل كيا انتو وصوب الدكتين marka wax kaloo idin dhahna ma garanayno reer Bakisow ilaahay nicmadaha idin daa'imo waan idin garab taaganahay waana idinku faraxsannahay horay u socda waxaan ka codsanayaa waalidiinta sharafta badan ee ilaahay fadligiisa ka sokow fiiska ay bixin hayaan iyo saboodka ay siinayaan iskuulka uu guushaas uu ku gaadhay ha cajisina sii laba jibaara garab istaaga haddaan ilmaha wax la barin haddii aan iskuulka lala shaqaynin haddii wasaaradda waxbarashada iyo barbaarinta iskuullaha weliba goonida ee damjiga lagu yidhaahdo af carabiga afka gaaladana lagu yidhaahdo integratedka haddaan la garab istaagin ma ku noolaan karna Nairobi waayo waxaa jooga kuwa dugaaga oo bahalla ah oo bani aadanka burburinaya oo musaska taagan oo daraakis iyo khamro iyo xashiish iyo sex iyo qurun la taagan way hay-ada ka dambeeyaan niman adduunku maanta wuxuu isugu faanayaa basharnimo iyo laandheeranimo nimanka westernka oo ka tagay guurkii oo dhalmadii ka tagay markay ogaadeen carruurtoodii markii 18 jir u gaadho dugaag noqonaya ayaa igu soo duulay haddaynu nahay afrikadii madmadoobay iyo eeshiyadii oo carruurteennii hay-ada u sameeyey oo dharaakiska ka dambeeya oo filmaanta saksiga la daba taagan oo raba afrikaankan madmadoowa qabsanaya dunidii ee 20 ilmood dhalaya ee akhlaaqda leh ee diinta leh ee horumarka leh marka afrikooy muslimow kobinaha baraarug ha lala shaqeeyo iskuulladaas ha lala shaqeeyo dowladda Kenya allaha barakeeyo waxay ku ammaanan tahay inay systemka nabadgelyo hagaajisay inay dadkeeda xorriyad siisay inay garab taagan tahay tacliinta iyo macallimiinta murabbiinta iyo culimada muslixiinta lianna diinta iyo waxbarashada ayuu ku jiri karaa waddankan Kenya nolosheeduna ku hagaagaysaa haddii la waayo iskuullada integrated-ka adduunku cadaab buu noqonayaa dhasheeduna way ina dili lianna markay daraakiska bartaan way khamrada cabbaan oy dayacmaan oo bahallada iyo duwaagyada musaska taagan ay gacanta u galaan haddii waxay dhahayaan waxaan ku gadana nasiiya markastana lacag uma heli kartid marka dambe wayna dilayaan waxbay xalayaan waxbay kharibayaan criminal case-ka ku badanaya dowladda marka xukuumatan wa shacban waa inaan iskuulladaas sida abakis iskuul waa inaan garab istaagno wixii aan halleeyey uma qastin sabeen baan ka xidhay wixii saxeen ku hadlayna qaadashuu mudan yahay anu magac Soomaaliyeed oo 5 Soomaaliyeed aan matalayaa marka hadalkaygu hadduu yar sarma seegteeyo gobol baa ii dhiganayaa bani aadan baanu ahay wax khalad haddaan ku hadlay sabeen baan ka xidhay haddii wax saxa ilaahay waafajiyayna allah ku mahadsan qaadashuu mudan yahay ka waalid ahaan iyo ka sayd Soomaali ahaan waxaan leeyahay waad guulaysatay nacmada ilaahay ha ku xafido جزاك الله خير
جزاك الله خير جزاك الله خير سلطان سلطان قوماسي هاي ريفي عن وان وقعتو شيء الان وانفع متى كلا وني شيء كده وصلنا بهذا الحواي ابيكس مركز المعلمين تو شيء المها هنا مارتي لو تربيه مهم كبارنت هذا انا بريء هذا هو المحاوية أنا أتفاصل وين نجرت سو النبي حي ما أنت يقول يا شيخ عين محاول بدل محاولي والنبي حق هو هنا حق أباه وأبينا أباه وحنبيه عمك هذه اسمارتي تعودها هو هنا أبانا وافع عصمه سو مركز تعودها هو إن شاء الله هنا هلال ساس متكبين متى كلا أولا هنا إيش شغالنا محاوي this is the second year Apex is doing KCB. We did it last year, and we registered a mean of 357. I mean grade of 357 last year. That was last year the class of 2000. With Corona and those things, we registered a mean of 357. This year, we are expecting a better result, inshallah. Without few remarks, I want to invite Mr. Honorable Abdullah to say a vote of thanks and also to be present to give a small prize for Senate, the top 10 who are getting 400 and above for all exams we give, whether it is hard or simple. If you give them any exam, they get 400 and above. So we want the parent to appreciate today. We have a small gift for them here. Also, I think it will present for us here. You can say a vote of thanks. After that, you give them a small.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Let me take this opportunity to thank everyone who has come to participate in this auspicious occasion of this great school, Apex Junior School, with the school motto being education for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say that we were all today shown what this school is. We have been made to believe that this school is worth its salt. Kwamba shule hii imetufurahisha leo kwa kwamba wamejiweka katika ngazi ya juu sana kabisa. Kwa hivyo sisi kama wazazi tumefurahi kwa yale ambayo shule hii imefanya. Miaka hii kidogo walikuwa kwa kazi. Mimi kama mzazi nimefurahi na niko na furaha tele kabisa. We are very happy. We need you to forge ahead, not to relent. Forge ahead. You must compete with schools in Nairobi of the caliber of Makini and the likes. So we are not here by accident. We are here by choice. We are here because this school is an integrated school. Ni shule ambaye imejumuisha masomo ya kawaida na masomo ya dini. Kwa hivyo we are not here by accident. We are here by choice. And we do not expect you to disappoint us. We are not waiting for any disappointment. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this improvement, for this school, and we also thank the management of this school led by Muhammad Hassan, where for the growth you told us of the branches of the secondary school that is coming. That is great, and we encourage you to forge ahead. Let me take this opportunity also to thank the teachers of this school. The wonderful presentations that we had today here is none other than the teachers of this school. The teachers of this school, thank you very much. Tunawaheshimu sana. Tumewatolea kofia. Asanteni sana. Not to forget the students of this school. They are wonderful children, brilliant children, children who are talented. We thank you very much. Of course, the parents of this school. Without parents, we could not have the teachers. Without parents, we could not have the children or the students. Without parents, we could not have even the director of the school. So parents, thank you very much, and Allah bless you. And of course, today's cup was taken by the mothers. Wakina mama ndio leo wamebeba kikapu ya heshima katika shule hii. You are the one who comes to the school. You are the one who takes the children to school. You are the one who comes to the meetings. As fathers have failed you, please continue doing that. So, ladies, the mothers, it was your day, and take it with pride. We thank all those who entertained us, the children, the students who entertained us here. You entertained us with pieces of being. Umetufurahisha na maneno ya kidini, umetufurahisha na maneno ya kitamaduni, umetufurahisha na maneno ya kusema ama communication. And I like the khutbah team. Allah bless them. I also like the TV team, the Apex TV team. MashaAllah, Allah bless you. So ladies and gentlemen, we are all here because of these children. And for us to have better children, better Kenyans, better human beings, we must bring up an all-rounded individual. And that's why CBC is all-rounded individual. You know, CBC is about an all-rounded person, a person who will brush his shoes, a person who will clean his clothes, a person who will cook for himself, a person who will drive himself, a person who will be a khatib in the mosque to give a khutbah, a person who will be an engineer, and a person who will be a politician like me. It is going to be an all-rounded individual that we want to bring up in CPC, and you must participate and don't say that my child is becoming a shagara. It is training all over. So please work with the system so that you bring up children that are all-rounded. So we need people of integrity, individuals of integrity, watu ambao wako na heshima, kwa sababu nchi hii leo unaona vile wanasiasa wanavuruga amani yetu, wanapora mali yetu. Kwa hivyo tunataka kuleta watu ambao wanajali maslahi ya nchi, maslahi ya wananchi, na hawapori mali ya wananchi, ambao hawagonganishi na wananchi. Kwa hivyo tafadhali wazazi, let's work with the teachers to bring up an all-rounded individual in this school. Now, I want to give you an exercise. Tafadhali msichoke na mimi. Mwisho, an exercise. Yes. Now, for the mothers, I want you to say 5 times MashaAllah for them. And I will say 1, 2, 3. When I say 3, you stop. And then you say MashaAllah, MashaAllah 5 times. 1, 2, 3. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. How many are those? 5. Number 2, I want you to say 5 MashaAllah for the teachers. 1, 2, 3. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. Allah bless you. Number 3, 5 MashaAllah for the students, for the children who participated here, who are talented. Okay, 1, 2, 3. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. Now, I want 5 MashaAllah for the team who presented the khutbah here, the sheikhs who are here. 1, 2, 3. This one has to be loud. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. Allah yabarik. Okay. And then the TV team, wale watu wa habari, kusoma habari. 1, 2, 3. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. Allah yabarik. Then all those who presented here something. 1, 2, 3, 4. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. Then one final one for the parents in Jumla, kwa Jumla. 1, 2, 3. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. I want to make one request. In the next function that we will have, let's have a bigger tent, not this small hall, so that the student can also watch what is happening in the hall. Awesome. Thank you very much.
For that point, the other hall is also ours today, so they are watching from the TV live, from the other side. But next time, I think Apex family, a hall is not enough. We'll go for big tent outside. I think I've seen the hotness here.
Because the students have to watch what is being presented. They have to see their parents, they have to see their colleagues presenting. Thank you very much, Director.
Please, we have one request. Graduation so please, when the children come, everybody should be seated. You will be called. So toban marka u yeerna parent inta soo istaag inta kale waxaan codsanaynaa teachers to control the children and the parent to sit. With that, I think we shall award top 10 who normally get 400 and above in all the exams we need. I think for the stand 8, parents are witness. Every week you used to do 3 exams, so you can count how much. Only this time we need over 50 exams. So with those 50 exams, these children are getting 400 and above. So we want today to tell them thank you. So the first one is Habib Hussein. I think Habib Hussein is absent. Is a present for him here.
Habib Hussein, parent is not there. Parent of Habib Hussein, absent. Number 2, Asma Osman. Jazakumullah khair. Number 3, Mumtaz Muhammad. Mumtaz Muhammad. Don't say mashallah. There is conflict of interest. Mumtaz Muhammad, daughter of the director, like father, like daughter. Thank you very much. Keep it up. Keep it up. Forge forward. Number 4, Hanifa Adam. Hanifa Adam. Okay. MashaAllah, Hanifa Adam, number 4. Thank you very much. Congratulations. The sky is the limit. Move forward. Abdimajid Omar, number 5. Abdimajid Omar, number 5. Congratulations. Keep it up. The sky is the limit. Fire BD. Zaid Adam, number 6. Take a nice picture. Zaid Adam, number 6. Congratulations, pongezi sana. Asante sana. Keep it up. The sky is the limit. Muhammad Amin. Muhammad Amin, number 7. Ati Muhammad Amin matang lugas. Ayan. Kijana ya ugas. Muhammad Amin, matang bule. Congratulations. Keep it up. Angalia hivyo hivyo. Atanaitwa Zaima Hussein Waitan. Mashallah, mashallah. How is it coming? Come, take it. So this one, Zaima, congratulations. Pongezi na siasa isikuharibu kwa kusoma. Thank you very much. Keep it up. Anzal Osman, number 9. Anzal Osman. So take a nice picture. Now even the small child is encouraged to perform better tomorrow. Thank you very much, Ansel Usman. Keep it up. Pongezi sana. Fanya bidii and the sky is the limit. Huyu jamaa tumefanya naye kazi kupunge. Mimi najua yeye. Asante sana. Aden Abdi, number 10. Aden Abdi. Thank you very much, Aden Abdi. Congratulations. Pongezi sana.
Mshaambia atasimama hapa. Sasa I think it's the time for the graduates to come in. So we shall call them because they are almost 70 or 75 around there. So we call them in tens. So they come in. So if yes, group of 10.
من هو ربك؟ الله ورسوله محمد، ما كتاب القرآن وما دينك الإسلام. من هو ربك؟ الله ورسوله محمد، ما كتاب القرآن وما دينك الإسلام. أول أركان الإسلام الشهادة بكل إيمان، أول أركان الإسلام الشهادة بكل إيمان. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله، لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. ما أحلى صوت الآذان للصلاة، قم يا إنسان. ما أحلى صوت الآذان للصلاة، قم يا إنسان. عنها هيا لا تتأخر، قامت الصلاة الله أكبر. عنها هيا لا تتأخر، قامت الصلاة الله أكبر. من هو ربك؟ الله ورسوله محمد، ما كتاب القرآن وما دينك الإسلام. من هو ربك؟ الله ورسوله محمد، ما كتاب القرآن وما دينك الإسلام. الزكاة بها نوعين، الفقير والمسكين. الزكاة بها نوعين، الفقير والمسكين. فرح نهديه بحب يسعد الروح والقلب، فرح نهديه بحب يسعد الروح والقلب. الصوم في رمضان شهر الذكر والقرآن، الصوم في رمضان شهر الذكر والقرآن. ليلة القدر بركات تمحى فيها السيئات، ليلة القدر بركات تمحى فيها السيئات. من هو ربك؟ الله ورسوله محمد، ما كتاب القرآن وما دينك الإسلام. من هو ربك؟ الله ورسوله محمد، ما كتاب القرآن وما دينك الإسلام. الحج لبيت الله واجب لمن استطاع، الحج لبيت الله واجب لمن استطاع. سعي طواف ونحر، الحج مرة في العمر. سعي طواف ونحر، الحج مرة في العمر. أركان الإسلام 5 تحفظ أبدا لا تنسى، أركان الإسلام 5 تحفظ أبدا لا تنسى. لنذكرها معا يا أطفال كي تبقى دوما في البال، لنذكرها معا يا